5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, and time.
Hey y'all, Brett Williams here for 5 Minutes of Hell. Today I'm joined by Matt Forzaglia, creator of the 20-minute muscle program on All Out Studio. Matt, what do you have for me today for this?
Today we got 5 minutes of creating your own hell. We're gonna have 2 exercises. We're gonna create an ascending ladder. We have a kettlebell dead clean and push press and a gorilla row. So it's up to you how hard or easy this workout's gonna be, and ideally we'd love you to make it really, really challenging.
Okay, well, if I'm choosing my own adventure, I choose to start now. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna start off with 2 exercises, a kettlebell clean and press and a gorilla row. So in the first 2 minutes and 20 seconds, you'll build the highest ladder by 2s. You'll have a 20-second break, and then your goal is to finish what you've completed in the first ladder, but descending in the second ladder of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, if you go hard enough in the first ladder, probably won't finish in the second ladder. And ideally, we want you to go hard in the first ladder. All right, so when choosing a kettlebell, it's really up to you. Right now, we're using a moderate to heavy kettlebell. We're looking for a big challenge in that first half, so we can try, do our best to beat it in that second.
Let's just have some fun with this one.
But either way, he's gonna come out on top and we're still winning. All right, so we're starting off with 1 rep on each side for a total of 2. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So 1 clean and press on the right. And we're gonna go 1 on the left. Dip and drive overhead. So that's 2 reps first round. Then we go right into that gorilla row. 1 row right, 1 row left. Now, round 2, we got 4. So 2 on the right, 2 on the left. All unilateral work here between 2 exercises. So we're, again, anti-rotation is a focus here. We don't want to allow the shoulders to rotate forward on the clean, and especially overhead on the press. We want to keep the shoulders stacked over the hips. Good, a little dip, let the hips do all the work here. Try not to squat too low, just a little dip of the hip. Good. Now on that row, again, we're bracing, we're static, but we're able to breathe a little bit. Not as dynamic as a clean and press, but we're still getting that pulling work, a lot of core load, a lot of anti-rotation. All right, here comes the work now. It's 1, 2, good. Breathing is gonna really come into play with that clean press, especially on that press, right? The extension of the hip, the explosive drive of the exhale will help guide that bell overhead. And then thinking about keeping those knuckles directly over the shoulder so we have a nice strong line, straight line overhead to press, good. Got 1 more on the left. Dip and punch. How are we feeling so far? Looking good, good. Nice stable control on the row. Right before you grab that kettlebell row, I want you to re-brace. Squeeze your glutes, screw your feet in the ground, right? Find that strong position here. There you go, good, good, good. Right back up. Now we're getting into those higher numbers. Good, nice control. Take a second if you need, readjust, yeah. That's 3, boom. Right back. All right, we're making our way close to that finish line. We're gonna get a little bit of a break here. That's it, good. Big drive. Pulling. 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6. Last one here. 8, good. All right, now the clean and press, things are gonna get real. But guess what? You got 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so we got into that round of 10, 1 rep of 10. And he's got 20-second rest, which is almost over. So take a big deep breath, regather yourself. Now we're starting at the top, all right? So he's gonna go 1 of clean and press on each, and then 8 all the way down. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1, round 2, let's go. So he's gonna finish off that clean and press of 1 right to 1 left. So this would be that round of 10. Now we're gonna go into the 8 rows. So 1, 2, good. Again, now on the way down, we're gonna be more fatigued. So again, our positioning, our control needs to be really dialed in and on point, good. All right, now you go to that clean and press for 8. That's it, good. Now breathing, bracing is all gonna come into play. The more fatigue we get, our core is gonna start to get a little weary. So again, Find that control, keep the hips directly under the shoulders, find that hard push through the floor and that extension overhead. Awesome. That transition, break you down a little bit, right? Give you a little extra time, not loaded, but still it's gonna add time. Here we go. And, yep. All right, now we're gonna go back to those rows for 6. There we go, good. Nothing like a good old ladder. It kind of, one, it's competitive, right? It pushes that drive. It allows you to see how far you can go. There you go, right back up for 6. But also, it takes your mind off the roundabout of an AMRAP or something. You go 10, 10, 10, right? It's not as boring. It gives you something else, a little mental, more of a mental stimulation. On the way down, mentally, might be easier, but physically, not so much, as we are probably feeling that right now, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, good. All right, you're making your way there. You're almost done. Big punch, good. All right, we got the rows, 4-piece. Ooh, you're cutting it close here. Cutting it close. Excellent, good. Hard drive through those hips on these last couple reps. Nicely done, nicely done. And you got one more. Oh, I think you're getting close here. Good. 1, 1, and your final reps coming down to the wire. 3, 2, and last 1, and time. Wow.
Oh, okay, Matt, that was tough, and I'm a little disappointed in myself, even though I did make time, because as we said, maybe that means that I wasn't going hard enough at the top. So for anybody at home who wants to give this a try, you know, what are your thoughts on how do you push yourself even though you know that you will have more work to do after that quick 20-second breather?
Right. So with a ladder, a couple things. First off, it's very measurable, right? So whatever you did today, we can retest in a month and see how far we got. So that's the beauty. But also, coming into a ladder, especially starting at a low number, right, ascending, mentally you're like, oh, these are low reps. Let me really hit the pedal. Even though it's tempting to just gas pedal from the start, you kind of want to find a little bit of a pace. You want to push it, but then pull back a little bit, because now it becomes almost a chipper, right? It's finding that control through the higher rep range, right? So, you know, pulling it back a little bit will allow you to move further and keep going versus keeping that pace from the start. You're probably going to die out earlier, and then it's going to get pretty daunting in the sense of, how am I supposed to even go higher? How am I going to finish this if I can't even get through the next step on this ladder?
Yeah, so, you know, this was a tough one. And I think that more than other workouts, this is something where you'll learn a little bit about yourself. So if you want to push yourself hard, learn how to control your movements, work with good form, give this one a try.